Welcome to the Hopt AquaBike as part of the Mount Festival of Multisport. This is the 2019 Athlete Race Briefing. You must watch this before you compete in the race. The Hopt AquaBike is a sanctioned event and is being conducted under Triathlon New Zealand rules. You can find these at triathlon.kiwi. Key times for the Hopt AquaBike. At 5 AM, the transition opens and body marking is available. At 7:30 AM, the swim course opens for warm-up. At 7:50 AM, the swim course closes for warm-up. At 8 AM, the Hopt AquaBike males will start their race, soon followed at 8:02 AM by the Hopt AquaBike females. At 9:10, the swim course closes, and at 1 PM, the bike course closes. Any athletes remaining on the course after these times may be removed from the course. We will hold the prize giving at 6 PM at Coronation Park. Hopt AquaBike swim course. The average water temperature is 20 degrees, which means that wetsuits will be allowed for the event. You must cross the timing mat in the swim start area as you enter the water for your start. This allows us to know who is in the water for safety. The AquaBike swim course is 1,300 metres long. There are 5 buoys on the course and water safety will be in place. If you require assistance during the swim, please place one arm above your head and lifeguards will come to your assistance. During the swim, athlete reconciliations are conducted by the event team. So if you do decide to retire from the swim, it is extremely important that you report to a member of the event team so that they know of your whereabouts. Please ensure that you start in the correct wave. If you decide to wear more than one swim cap, you need to ensure that the event swim cap is the one on the outside. The swim is 1,300 metres and is one small lap plus 250 metres. You will start 250 metres down the beach from the swim exit. There are 5 swim buoys on the course and water safety will be in place. You will be asked to line up in the water. Once the gun goes, you will head towards Salisbury Wharf. You will go between the red and orange buoys and turn right. You will then complete a full rectangular lap of the red and orange buoys, turning left at the last red buoy to head into the beach. Please ensure that you do not head down to the far yellow buoys, as these are for the Tauranga half athletes only. You must not run at any time during the swim, and the only section that you can dolphin dive is between the last turn and the beach. You may not dolphin dive along the section that is closest to the beach. This will be grounds for disqualification. Triathlon New Zealand technical officials will be on the water monitoring this. The bike barn transition flow. From the swim, you will follow the chute into the transition under the swim entry banner. You will head out of transition under the bike exit banner. Bike barn transition rules. All of the bike racks have been numbered and you must rack your bike in your allocated spot. Please rack your bike by the handlebars overnight on Friday, but you may turn it around and rack it by the seat on Saturday morning. Your helmet must be fastened before you remove your bike from the bike rack and remain fastened until your bike is back on the bike rack in transition 2. There is no riding in transition. You must push your bike out to the exit and past the mount line before you get on your bike. In transition 2, you must dismount your bike before the dismount line. Do not leave any boxes or large bags in transition. The only items you may leave in transition should be the equipment that you need for the race. Take everything else out and leave it in the bag drop area located in the event village. Please note that you will not be able to access the transition after you finished until all athletes have exited transition 2 and are out on the run. This is with the exception of team cyclists and AquaBike athletes who may remove their bike as soon as they have completed their leg. The AquaBike cycle course. The Hopt AquaBike cycle course is 47 kilometers, which consists of one full lap and one smaller lap of the course. Please note the course change from last year. We have restricted road closures for the full course, which means that residents, event vehicles and emergency vehicles will have access to the roads at all times, so there will be vehicles on the course. Please be aware of road users and especially buses on the course. On Marine Parade there are some speed bumps. It is recommended that you do not ride these on your aero bars. There are also many roundabouts, so please take care across these also. On your second lap, you will turn around at the Ocean Beach Road cul-de-sac and head straight back to Pilot Bay. You will merge with Enduro and Tauranga half athletes returning from the far end of the course. Please take extra care here. When you come back into the mall, please be careful, as this is a narrow section of the course and there are several pedestrian crossings on the course. The Cycle Aid Station. There is one aid station on the bike course, which is located on Papamoa Beach Road, just prior to the turnaround at Alexander Place. Cycle Aid Station. You will pass this aid station once on your first lap only. Prior to the aid station, there is a trailer with a target sign. If you want to swap a bottle, please discard your drink bottles into the trailer on your way past. At this aid station, there will be water and Noon electrolyte hydration drink, which will be available in 500ml bike bottles. Please note that these are smaller than regular bike bottles. There will also be bananas and Cliff Bars, invisible zinc sunblock and Vaseline available. Please ensure that you slow down enough if you are wanting to use this station. Cycle course. After leaving transition, you'll head out to the mall and mount your bike. You will head along the mall, turning right into Adams Ave and then right into Marine Parade. There is a single file section along here for both runners and cyclists in the interest of safety. Please note and obey these signs. Follow Marine Parade to the end. You will take the first exit at the roundabout onto Ocean Beach Road. Follow Ocean Beach Road until the end, where you will make a U-turn in the cul-de-sac, which is also the location of the first penalty box, and then take your first left into Yale Street and then left into Maranui Street. Follow Maranui Street, which will merge into Papamoa Beach Road, which you will continue on until just after the Domain Road roundabout, and turn around at Alexander Place. Head back towards Mount Maunganui on Papamoa Beach Road. Turn right onto Yale Street and left onto Ocean Beach Road and follow your way back to transition, passing the second penalty box, which is located at Mount Drury. At Pilot Bay, you'll head out for your second lap. At the Ocean Beach Road cul-de-sac, you'll head straight back to Pilot Bay rather than turning left into Yale Street. Please be careful here, as you will merge with Enduro and Tauranga half athletes returning from the far end of the course. After your second lap at the corner of the mall and Prince Ave, you will stay in the left chute to head into transition. Cycle course rules. You must obey all normal road rules during the bike section. In particular, we stress that you must keep left at all times and under no circumstances cross the centre line. Crossing the centre line will result in immediate disqualification. By failing to keep as far left as practical, you are also placing yourself at risk of receiving a blocking penalty if you are preventing someone behind you from safely passing you. The draft zone is 10 metres long by 3 metres wide, measured from the front wheel of the leading bike. You have 20 seconds to pass through the draft zone of a cyclist in front of you. Once you enter the draft zone, you must complete the pass. You may not repeatedly enter a draft zone and then drop back out of it. You must not pass another cyclist on their left. Please pass on the right only. If you receive a penalty during the bike, a technical officer will get your attention by blowing a whistle and calling your number. You will be shown a penalty form with your number written on it. Penalties issued on the bike will be served in one of the 3 penalty boxes on the course. You must stop at the first penalty box you come to after receiving your penalty. Failing to stop to serve your penalty will result in a disqualification. If you receive 3 or more penalties during the bike section, you will be disqualified. There are 2 penalty boxes located on the course. They are located at the cul-de-sac on Ocean Beach Road and at Mount Drury near Grace Avenue. These are where you will serve any penalties that you may receive on the bike course. Bike barn transition flow, the bike to the finish line. From the dismount line, you will run your bike into transition and rack your bike before you remove your helmet. You will head out under the run exit side at the far end of transition onto the run course and make a sharp U-turn to cross the finish line. This will be approximately 100 metres. There will be a marshal stationed here, so please ensure that you do not follow the Tauranga half and enduro athletes out onto the run course. If you wish to lodge a protest or discuss a penalty that you have received on course, you need to speak to the race referee, who will be available in the finish line. Please note that protests must be lodged within 30 minutes of you finishing the race. Please remember that the roads should be considered open and there will be lots of holidaymakers around the course, so please be careful. If you require assistance or there is an emergency, please see one of the marshals who will be able to assist you. If you decide to withdraw from the event, you must ensure that you advise event personnel as soon as possible. Prize giving will be held at Coronation Park at 6 p.m. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, and thank you also to our incredible volunteers who make this event possible. Good luck, have a great race, and we look forward to seeing you at the finish line.